Hello everybody. Today it is a very important video as I'm going to provide you a special English course. Yes, it is a course which costs your 20 minutes, and in these 20 minutes you would be able to not only speak, learn, understand but also teach others how to speak this language. So let's get started. We will learn past, present, and future sentences, which we call it as tenses. He studies every day. I eat food. Ram sings. Sita dances. What are these? These are habits, routine activities, actions which repeat themselves regularly. All these sentences needs the first form of verb with them to make it a simple present tense. Second, universal truths. The earth is round. The earth revolves around the sun. Third, emotions and feelings. I believe in Lord Krishna. Ram loves Sita. Fourth, principles. 2 and 2 makes 4. I have uploaded the video of verbs before. You can watch that by clicking on the I button. So this was all about the present simple tense. Now we'll go towards continuous. Present continuous tense. Let's see. In this tense, an action is going on at the time of speaking. This is known as continuous, means in the continual form. Okay, the action is going on at the time of speaking, means this is a present continuous tense. Let's see some examples. They are playing. She is dancing. Here we use some auxiliary verbs, is, am, are plus verb in its ing form. For example, work plus ing means working. Here you will see two things. First is MR, which is known as auxiliary verbs, plus ing forms of the verb. For example, I told you work plus ing, that is working. So that is an ing form of the verb. Now, for the continuous expression, to show something is in continuous situation or something which is going on, for such an expression we use is mr plus ing expression. So here subject plus is mr plus verb plus its ing form, and if there is an object then you can add object too. For example, she is playing football. Now she is the subject, and as I told you, subject plus is mr, then here she is a singular person, so we are using is. Playing, play plus ing, play is a verb and its present form is v1, that is play. Now we are adding ing, playing football. Now football is an object. So now I think that you have understood about the present continuous forms. Now let's see some examples. He is writing a letter. She is drawing the parrot. Now let's go toward the present perfect tense. Most of the people don't know what is the meaning of perfect here. Perfect means has, have and had. And as we are going through present tenses, so we'll use has or have. For the singular ones, we'll use has. For the plurals, we use have. But especially with I, we'll use have. Okay, let's see. He has finished his work. They have written the letters. So he has finished his work. Has finished means just finished. The recently finished work, just finished work come under this tense, perfect one. He has finished. He has just finished his work. So you understand? They have written the letters. So they is a plural form. So we'll use have with it. And they have written the letters. Written, here written and you can see above, that is finished. Finish plus ed, third form of the verb. Written, write, wrote, written. Written is the third form of the verb. So here we'll make sure that has and have, they'll take the third form of the verb with them. So they have written the letters. So I think I have made you understand about this verb. So let's take a recap. First one, the present simple tense. It will tell us about the habits, routine actions, universal truth, some principles. Second, the present continuous tense. Present continuous tense will tell us about the action going on in the continuous position. Third, the present perfect. It tells us about the work that has just finished, recently finished work. Okay, now let's move towards the present perfect continuous tense. Yes, it has a long name and a long meaning, but very easy to understand. We are using here present, means we are talking about the present situations. Perfect means will use has or have in this. Continuous means will use ing form of the verb and present perfect continuous tense. Okay, here you can see Ram has been studying for 3 hours. Ram is a singular subject and will use has with it. Let's see this timeline, and here is Ram. This is 4 p.m. At 1 p.m. Ram started his study from 1 to 2, 2 to 3 and 3 to 4. For 3 hours, Ram has been studying, and we don't know for how long he would be studying. So we will use this tense as it comes from here and we don't know about the time when will it end. So Ram has been studying for 3 hours means at 4 Ram studying, at 1 Ram was studying, and we don't know how long he would be studying. So such kind of sentences takes such form. Ram has been studying for 3 hours. Ram singular, has its helping verb, been studying. We'll always use been in such kind of tense. Ram has been studying, as I told you that in continuous form we'll always use study plus ing, studying. Ram has been studying for 3 hours. Now let's take in another example to make you understand this more better. She has been crying for 2 hours means now she is crying. Before this 2 hours she was crying, and we don't know how long she would be crying. So this was all about the present tenses, the present sentences. How would you make present sentences? I am playing, I am studying, I am eating. Actions which are in the perfect form, which are just finished. You can't take them in past form. You have to take them in present. It was just finished. So it has finished. He has finished his work. She has finished her work. And the last but not the least, present perfect continuous. We don't know for how long he would be studying, but he has been studying for 3 hours. From 1 to 4 p.m. he was studying, and we don't know how long he would be studying. So this process is present perfect continuous.